Okay, as our adventure continues, we have left that historic tree in downtown L.A. We've come to another place, and boy, this is about as far from downtown Los Angeles as you can get. I mean, we're in the middle of, where are we, Donna?
We are in Franklin Canyon, which is indeed in Los Angeles. I'm surprised you've never been here, Huell.
I've lived in L.A. for over 25 years. I have never been here, and the beauty of this is we're really not that far away from downtown L.A.
We are not far at all. Downtown Los Angeles is this way. We are technically, I think, in Beverly Hills. Studio City is right there to the south. We are pretty much right in the middle of everything, and a lot of people don't even know that it's here.
Look at this grass, these trees, these huge, we're not sure, are these cedar trees?
Cedars or redwoods? I think they're cedars. That's what we're thinking.
Oh my gosh, this is just spectacular, and we've been here about 5 minutes. I've seen two people.
Two people, I think, yes. I come here frequently. Even on the weekends when I come here, I rarely see anybody else.
Wow, this is just, well, actually, we've met some people. Here we go. Hi, how are you doing?
How are you doing, Huell?
Tell me about this place. This is like, I'm almost speechless.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. How did you discover this place? How do people find out about this place?
Well, Tree People wasn't open for a while.
What do you mean, Tree People?
Tree People's across the street.
The headquarters for Tree People.
For Tree People, correct. And so we went looking, we wanted to go hiking, and so we decided to keep going down the street, and we saw that it was here, and we saw the nature center, and so fantastic. We walk around here all the time.
Look at the kids. We got two kids here. We got some joggers. Hi, how are you doing? Suddenly people are appearing out of nowhere. This is great. So it's not totally off the map, is it?
No, I discovered it also because I used to hike at Tree People, which I still do on occasion, and people kept saying to me, you have to go to Franklin Canyon, you'll love it. And I started coming, and I'm...
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, what a great place to spend a Saturday morning with the boys.
It's great, isn't it?
Wow. Well, our adventure, we have just kind of come into the edge of Franklin Canyon right now.
We have a lot more to go.
There's a lot more to see. We're actually not here to do a story on Franklin Canyon itself, but once we got here, I got out of the car and went, look at this. We got to check this out. This is as beautiful a scene right here, right in the middle of Los Angeles as you will find. And what makes it so special is that it's such a surprise. You didn't think I was going to keep going, did you? Now, I'm whistling the theme from Andy Griffith from Mayberry, and there's a reason why I'm whistling it, and this is an amazing part of this story, too.
Because Mayberry is actually Franklin Canyon in Los Angeles.
So this is where they shot the opening for the Andy Griffith Show with Andy and Opie walking out to go fishing. We need our fishing pole.
You thought it was North Carolina, didn't you?
And this has been used for other movies and television shows as well.
That's right. This is the lagoon where the creature, the Black Lagoon creature, came out of.
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
It's still being there.
And
it was Golden Pond, partly. Some of it was New Hampshire, but some of it was here.
On Golden Pond.
Golden Pond is where the creature from the Black Lagoon lives. Bet you didn't know that.
Well, this is a natural place to shoot things like that because you certainly don't, this doesn't feel like L.A., does it?
Not at all. And many photo shoots, the Rolling Stones' Big Hits, High Tide and Greengrass album cover was shot here. Simon and Garfunkel, The Sounds of Silence photo for that album cover. Wow. Most episodes of Combat were shot here, so it doubled for France and Germany in World War II.
Look at this. This is just so spectacular. Now, this, you told me, used to be owned by the Department of Water and Power, this land did.
Yes, it was. And in fact, it almost fell into private hands. William Mulholland was the one who originally had this land. It's a very long story, very Chinatown. But if it wasn't for Suki Goldman, who was pretty much the first person to raise the issue of conservancy of this area, it could have all been a private development.
And now it's owned and run, operated by the Santa Monica Mountains Conservancy. So this is a park for everyone.
Everyone.
We own it.
We own it.
And it's here for all of us to enjoy.
Here for all of us, and anybody can come here and between sunrise and sunset and enjoy it as much as you want to.
Well, it says, the little sign says, no fishing and no swimming, but that's okay, because look, you can just walk around this lake. We are leaving Mayberry. We're leaving the lake, and we're going to our final destination here in Franklin Canyon. Okay, here we go. To get to our final destination, we are hiking through this. This is otherworldly.
It is, isn't it?
It's really, I thought the lake was beautiful, but right here beside the lake, we're walking under these trees. Look at this. Come down here, Cameron, and just look up through these limbs. We've got two beautiful trees, and then we're just walking down this trail, and there are miles and miles and miles of trail in this canyon, aren't there?
Yes. I believe the canyon is about 300 acres. We can find that up. But
it just goes on and on and on. Look at this.
There's trails of all kinds. For the new hiker, for the experienced hiker, anybody can come here.
And some of the trails are open, you know, open land. Some of them are like this, where you're going right under these magnificent trees.
You're basically in a forest right in Los Angeles.
My gosh. This is just spectacular. Oh, and look, you can stand here and look back out at the lake, which is my cue to once again we have been met up with by your name, sir?
My name is Joel Cadero. I'm park staff here at the Nature Center.
You were probably wondering what we were doing over here.
No, we knew you were coming.
But you wanted to bring us over here and show us this.
Yeah, it's really important. We have inner city children as well as other school children who come here, and I book the school tours. And this is one of the major areas that we bring them to.
What is this called?
This is Heavenly Pond.
Heavenly Pond, as opposed to the lake, which is just right over there.
That's right.
And this is a hotbed for ducks and mallards. We've seen a lot of them just right off the bat.
Well, not only that, if you really look in the water, you'll find a lot of turtles and fish as well.
So this is a great place to bring kids or adults to hang out and really get the sense of the whole wildlife thing going on here.
Absolutely. It certainly is.
As our adventure continues, our entourage expands and contracts. We're now expanding with the addition of, Angie, your name and title?
Angie Orden, Director of Volunteer Services for the Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority.
You can't get all that on a business card, can you?
No. Nice to meet you.
Wow, this nature center is spectacular.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's very special.
What happens here?
We have about 10,000 school children that come here every year for a field trip destination. Most of them are from the inner city. And then we also have quite a heavy amount of the locals who come here and they get their exercise up on the Hastane Trail and check out the Nature Center and enjoy the view.
Are you locals? We are. Give us a wave, everybody.
Got some junior rangers over here.
Oh, wow, junior rangers.
My junior rangers. All right.
All right, now you knew we were going to be here today.
Yes, I did.
And we're finally going to get to our destination, which is what, just a minute or two from here?
Not very far.
Because we have been diverted big time. We've been to the, what's the name of the pond?
We went to Heavenly Pond.
Heavenly Pond. We've been to the lake. The name of the lake?
Franklin Canyon Lake.
It's the Mayberry Lake, right?
Yes, it is. It's where it was filmed.
And now we are finally getting to our final destination. We're finally here. And Donna, now it's time to tell where we are and how you discovered this place.
Well, I'm a writer, and I was doing a piece on Franklin Canyon because it's probably my favorite place in the world. And in my research, I came across this very interesting fact.
What's the fact?
That we are at the alleged, supposed, whatever the adverb is, center of Los Angeles.
The exact center of Los Angeles.
Yes.
And here it is, right over here. And look who's standing here to tell us about it. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Beth Edwards. I'm Alan Edwards' widow, and he plotted the center of Los Angeles.
Now, he loved this park. He was a docent here in
Yes.
Franklin Canyon for
Yes, he
years
was.
and years.
Yes.
And what made him decide to create this little thing and call it the center of L.A.?
Well, when he'd come to Franklin Canyon, he would say, and people would say, isn't it amazing that this Franklin Canyon Park is right in the center of Los Angeles? And he said, I wonder where the center really
exact center.
is. The exact center. And he had a little surveying experience among his various talents. And he took a map of the city of Los Angeles, and he cut out all of the places that were not part of the city proper. And he mounted that on foam board, and he took the foam board and balanced it on the head of a pin. And where the point of balance is...
Was right here.
That says, yes.
Wow. This must have been his pride and joy to do this.
Oh, it was lovely.
Do you come over here much?
I do. I come over to clean it up. We originally did that on our own, kind of a stealth operation. And, but you couldn't keep what was going on from the people who run the place.
Yeah.
And they discovered it, and now they take children from the inner city
Yeah.
to see the center of Los Angeles.
Well, this is interesting because, Angie, we're not sure that this is really the center of Los Angeles, but who cares?
Right. This is just another reason to come to Franklin Canyon. See all the great things.
It's part of the lore and the legend and the sense of discovery. There's so many things that we have discovered today. This fits right in, doesn't it?
It sure does, and I come here often, and I've never seen anyone else at the exact center of Los Angeles.
Yeah, and you had been coming here for years before you even knew this was here.
I didn't even know it was here. I had no idea.
This little plaque over here gives the coordinates.
Well, you have to be looking for it to find it.
Yes,
Just like you have to look for Franklin Canyon to find it. But we have found both the canyon and the center of Los Angeles. Thank you for joining us today, and thank your husband for all of the love that he felt for this park. He represents, in many ways, the love that so many people discover when they visit this place, right?
Well, I'm sure if he were still with us, he'd be pleased.
Yeah. Well, I know we're pleased today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This whole adventure, we found two kind of unique, obscure places in Los Angeles. The old tree in Little Tokyo downtown, that's an official historic Los Angeles historic landmark. And then this amazing place called Franklin Canyon that you have got to come and see for yourself. There is so much for all of us to see here in Los Angeles. We have seen two places on this adventure that are obscure, but are truly wonderful. Check them both out for yourself. You're not going to be disappointed. We've had a wonderful day.
Yes.
Visiting with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.